Hey folks, this is ioEther, and we're back with some more World of Tanks. As you can see, this is Father X time and his Charioteer. This is a tier 8 game on Karelia, and this is an assault game. Ooh, we're defending against an assault. This is the tier 8 British tank destroyer, the turreted version, and this leads up to the I always forget what it's called, FE 4005, I believe. It looks like a giant KV2 is the best description I have ever heard of it. It's just a giant box on top of the FV215B hull with a giant gun on it, and it will murder your face if you let it see you. But this is the tier 8 version of it, and it's more like a medium. Think of what the old Hellcat used to be. If you were around back then, you know what the... Does this feel slow to you? Yep. Apparently I had it on half speed somehow. Okay, my bad. Anyways, the old Hellcat, if you ever saw that in action, that is what this thing should be like, from what I've heard it described as. Now, of course, before we get into the action, as always, please, if you want to support the channel, tell your friends, tell your clan mates, and help us grow. And that would be the best thing you could do to help the channel. Okay, first target looks to be a flat panzer. Can't actually see him though, so maybe not. Father X time, or Father X time. I'm just gonna call him time. Is that simpler for my brain to come? Wait a second. Now, I'm not 100% certain, but I'm fairly certain these rounds don't do 720 damage. No, they do 390 damage. With 268 pen. God lord, who needs premium rounds? Wait a second. No, these are premium rounds. Those are high explosive rounds. And these are his regular rounds. No, they're not. Wait, are they? I don't know. Somebody explain this to me. Are these just standard ammunition? Or is he... I guess we'll know by the end of the game. Or this is probably the premium ammo. But still. Good oh lord. The fact that he's rearranged them and there's HE in the middle, I can't tell what's... No, actually, you know what? I bet you that's standard. That's standard. And this is premium. 210 millimeters of penetration with 480 average damage seems high. So, yeah. But 268? That's just insane. I didn't realize this thing had that much pen. Good lord. Talking about punching up a tier. He punched her so hard that T-34's head came clean off. Now he's going to go ahead and punch this comet. We're going to see if the same thing happens to the comet. See, he trains in on it. Oh, sadly did not take his head off. I was kind of hoping he would, you know, after that last one. You just start expecting some stuff. Yeah, he scopes in on to admire his handiwork, and of course states the obvious that made him happy. We're not really surprised about that. I mean, anytime you can take an opponent's head off, it's a good day. Especially in one shot. Picking on a poor little tier 6 tank. I mean, what was it ever going to do to you? Okay, now it looks like the enemy have taken the hill at A0 in force. Ooh, scout tank out in the middle, roaming around. Time is just going to back up and see if he can pick him off. Looks like no scout tank's in enough cover that he's not going to be an easy target. So he's going to wait and see if he can ambush one of these guys. Now he's looking for a shot in the flanks. Now he doesn't want to have to fire into the fronts unless he has to. But our OI is just getting picked apart here. Looks like they're going to start using his dead body for cover here in a little bit. As I don't see any likelihood of them not killing him. to be honest. He is backing out of there, so he might actually get it. KV2 is coming over the top and gives us a beautiful shot, and the KV2 took out our T-34 A5M, but that's okay. We're just gonna hit this Firefly, who's what, looking at our 12T, or is he looking at our T-71? Either way, if he's still in the same location, he's gonna get hurt. Looks like he's not, as he doesn't die, but their whole team just rushes around the mountain. Now I'm gonna pause right here for a second. Because of the fact that we didn't have many people up there, and in fact there's only an E2 up there now. The fact is they need to get rid of that E2. As soon as they get rid of that E2, that's our eyes dead. Without him, the next best spotting range is Time in the Charioteer, and he can't see the E2 or these guys right now because they're outside of his spotting range, which is that green circle inside the white one. And the G Panther has horrible spotting range, so he's not going to be able to see them either. He's down to tier 6, so he might be able to see it here, but that's only because he's a lot closer. Whereas, like, let's see, what's in that mix? It's hard to tell. No, the T-35A5M, KV2, AT-15A. I don't think, and the Super Pershing. Super Pershing might be able to see the J Panther from there. If they can, after they murder this poor E2 who's going to die in seconds, they're just going to turn their fire on him. Once these two are dead, then they own this side of the map. And there's not much we can do about taking it back. The only saving grace on this side of the map for us will be this T-71. And if we can't do as much damage to them right now as we possibly can, we're just not going to get in enough damage to take them out before they steamroll through this side of the map. So every single shot right now counts, and all of them either have to go in and track or go in and do as much damage as possible. KV2 is going to get taken out next because, well, A, big target, and B, dangerous gun, especially in a tier 6. Anytime their tier 6 is in the game, dangerous gun. Flat Panzer is hiding really well. So is the AT-15 and the T-34. AT-15 almost got hit up there, but we got up most likely by the AT-15. I guess it's possible we got whipped by a scout tank, but I don't think so. Though they do have two of them, we only met the one. So, oh no, sorry, the other one is down the other end of the map. So yeah, notice that Time is falling back. He knows he has all the time in the world, as long as he's not up there where they can see him. He's way back here. He's made it much more difficult for them to hit him, and he's firing through this tree. He's gonna aim at weak spots, or he's just going to put one straight through the spaced armor. Yeah, who cares about weak spots with this gun? He goes ahead and aims in on AT-15A, and again, just put one straight through the armor. What does it matter if it's a weak spot or not? Nah. One last shot on the Super Pershing should take him down, as long as he doesn't hit his gun. That apparently just goes clean through, and he's looking at the AT-15 again. He does want to take this thing out because it is quite a dangerous tank, especially to people who don't realize that they can't outcircle it. So if our VK does something dumb, he might try and get in close and circle the thing, and that's just not going to work. However, AT-15 is distracted, and the shot just lands straight through the side of his tank, taking him out of the action. And look at that, there's a Firefly perfectly lined up. Unfortunately, though, we cannot hit him. We're going to try this again. It looks like the VK is not going to take him out, so 36... No, of course. After we fire, the VK takes him out. Great, thank you, VK. That was so much help. If we're looking for Rod Walters, we need to kill 4 of the 5 over here. If we're just looking for a Top Gun, it's only 2. We'll see how many he actually ends up picking up. But right now he's looking at Roomba. And that is the target I'd be looking at too right now. This is the softest target over there. Oh no, STRV needs to die or at least get tracked. And unfortunately, you don't have the gun to overmatch this, I don't believe. Oh, doesn't matter. He's dead anyway. 105 millimeters. No, I don't think I'll just overmatch it. I think you actually need to find a soft spot on the sides or the back where you can pen him. However, he can go through that T29 sitting there on the ledge. And he has one kill off his top gun. He's not going to get it on this side of the map. He might get it on the other side, though. He's rushing a VK for it, and the VK is way closer to it than he is. Now, that was where he was last spot. That does not mean that's where he is right now. We just heard a shell land over here somewhere. He could really be along this ridgeline or up and around here particularly easily because of the fact of where he's landing shells. That thing has a very, very small firing area? Range. Very small firing range. That's the one. And so there we go. He's up in A5 and he is really, really quite close to us. Hopefully nobody gets a beat on him before we can take him out. Looks like maybe. Yeah. Really? Really? Yeah, tracked him? Of all the things you could do to him, you tracked him. Really? Now, thankfully, we are fast enough to get up here and take this kill out so that we preserve our top gun. But get a look how close that SG-122-44 was about to fire. That would have been the end of that. You tracked him. Master Badge First Class, Demolition Expert, and Fire for Effect. Well done, sir, snagging that high caliber and top gun. Those two complement each other so well. The fact that he only did one shot into most people, and then the occasional two shot just to, seal the deals on those guys. That was well played and well and above the rest of the team in damage done. Wait, so that was our VK. So these guys did a ton. Our OI with a derp gun on it, mind you, managed to do 34 damage. I assume he fired into the gunman of something big. Though I can't figure out for the life of me what that could be. He could have fired into the gun mantle of the T26 E4 Super Rushing. But that seems unlikely somehow. That's still so little damage. Why would you shoot the gun mantle when you shoot so much of that rest of that tank and get so much more damage done? But oh well. 4,151 damage with almost every shell that connected going through. Only a couple managed to ricochet. Well done, sir. This was a great game. And that ammo cost, good lord, that'll bankrupt you if you're not careful. Thank you all for watching. Please do hit that like button if you have enjoyed this. And if you want to support us, go ahead and help us grow by telling your friends, your family, and especially your clan mates, especially if you are starring in this. Right? If you're starring in this, you might as well brag about it, right? Thank you all for watching. Have a great night. This is ioEther out.